Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors Dynasty here on College Football 25. We have a very, very important week ahead of us. It's going to be a doubleheader today, weeks 11 and 12, but week 11 is what I want to focus on. It is a rivalry game against Wyoming, who did beat us in the conference championship game last year. But that's not the point, because they're really, really bad this year. So we should be able to handle them pretty easily. In theory, we did lose to Sam Houston this year, but in theory, we should be able to handle them if we continue our game plan of running the football. But that's not the big thing. The big thing is we have a massive 4-star recruit on campus today, and the reason it's massive is because last week in week 10, he took a visit to Utah and got as close as you can to committing without actually committing. The bar is just, it's not even exist anymore. There's no gap in between it, but he still did not commit. So we have a chance to steal him from Utah with a big win against Wyoming. He's on campus for this rivalry game. Not only is it just a regular visit, it's a rivalry visit. This is going to be a massive game. We need to win it, and we hopefully need to win it by like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 touchdowns. I don't even know. We got to impress this dude so much. We'll go into it a little bit more when we get into the actual video, but that is the massive part of today's episode. It is going to be a doubleheader, and we've only got one more video after this in the regular season because we're going to do a doubleheader today, which is weeks 11 and 12, and then we'll do weeks 13 and 14 in next episode. That'll wrap up the regular season. Hopefully, if we keep winning all of our games, we could maybe, if we parlay that with a conference championship appearance and victory, maybe we parlay that into a college football playoff appearance. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff happening. We are ranked for the first time in Dynasty history, in the series' history. We're ranked for the first time. We're ranked number 19. We got to keep improving. Just keep winning games. Keep following our scheme, which is run the football with Landon Sims and Cam Barfield. And that seems to win games for us. So it's a massive episode. You do not want to miss it. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see if we can get this recruit committed after this rivalry game. So here we are. We have arrived at the Week 11 rivalry game against Wyoming. They're 2-6, so they have won a couple of games because previously they were winless on the season, like one of the last times we checked. But that is not the biggest portion of this first game. We have a very good recruiting class, including a 5-star quarterback in Leo Van Dyke. But that's not what we're talking about here. It's this man right here. Cole Falk is a 4-star defensive end from Utah. And as you can see by the bar, it is as close as you can get to committing without committing. He did not commit to Utah after his Week 10 visit. So now he comes to Hawaii for Week 11. And we have the chance to flip this in our favor with a big win. He's 6'4", 253. We don't know a single thing about him because I couldn't afford to spend the hours to scout him. But he's a 4-star defensive end, 6'4", 253. He's going to be okay. He's the number 2 player in the state of Utah. So he's got to be at least okay. I don't know if he's going to be a gem or not, but he's got to be at least okay. And his deal breaker is championship contender, which we're looking more and more like a championship contender. Other recruits that are kind of close to committing, we are probably going to lose out on Terrence Milner unless we get some more hours back. Maybe the 65 from Falk. We could put them on Milner because a 3-star guard would certainly be awesome. Sony Afamasaga is close to committing. Nobody's really else going after him, so we should be pretty comfortable in that. That is Texas State. I think that's Texas State. They're going after Connor Cross, a 3-star tight end, but we're pretty good on tight end, I think. Yeah, we've got 4 tight ends that we've looked at. And Anton Ashley is very close to committing. He might even commit after a win against Wyoming. There could be a couple commitments after today's episode in both the doubleheader, like both of the games. So we're looking pretty good. Trent Choice is close to committing, but San Diego State has a Week 14 visit. We definitely need to get some hours on Trent Choice so that we can put a visit on him because that's a little scary. San Diego State could really pass us. But it's not the end of the world because we did get Caesar, who is also a middle linebacker. And Caesar hopefully is going to fill that role that maybe Trent Choice wouldn't fill if he's not going to be here. But we're in the lead for a lot of these guys, and Keelan Streeter is a big commitment that we need to get. Nobody's going after him, and this man right here could be the next Cam Barfield. He's got the speed, he's got the acceleration, he's got the chance to get the job done. He's got the chance to be the next Cam Barfield, and we know how electric Cam Barfield has been. We're going after some corners. We've battled against Oregon State, and we've finally taken the lead for Devon Coxey, so I'm liking that. We're also trying to bring in some more Hawaii native players because that's one of the big reasons why I picked Hawaii, is because they got a lot of native-born players that are pretty decent. So I want to bring some of those guys in. We're looking really, really good on recruiting. This is a pretty solid class, and I'm going after a couple of these guys, but I haven't really put too many hours on because we don't really have any hours. So, but we've already got a really good class. If we take a look at our actual how we rank in terms of the entirety of the nation, we rank number 20. We're top 20 with a 5-star. And I guarantee we'll be the only team in the MAC with a 5-star, or the Mountain West with a 5-star. So we've also got 9 3-stars, but if we flip Cole Falk, that's a 4-star. That puts us maybe even top 15. Maybe not top. It probably puts us like 18th, 17th, something like that. But we are looking pretty good. We're not going to be top 5, unfortunately, this year, but we'll get there. We will get there. It's a process. It's only year number 2. It is time for the rivalry game. I don't know what this rivalry trophy is called. I forget how he's due. Did we play? I know we played Wyoming in the championship game, the conference championship. I remember that we lost, unfortunately. But I don't think we played them before that in the regular season. I don't remember, actually. Huh. Well, if it is the first time we play them in the regular season, then it's a good thing that we already have experience with them. And you know what? I'm going to give them their poopy brown pants because I think that's funny. They're going to come to Hawaii and they're going to get whooped the Hawaii style, which is run the dang football. Hopefully we can use this game, and this game will serve as a chance to get redemption and revenge on Wyoming for taking away our conference championship last year. We certainly deserved to win a conference championship in year number 1, but we just couldn't get it done. We couldn't beat Wyoming. The last time we played them, we lost 54-28. That must not have been against... I'm assuming they're not counting the conference championship. I don't think we got... Did we get beat 54-28 in the conference championship game? There's no way. There's absolutely no way. So that must have been before we started up the Dynasty. Because there's no way I would have lost 54-28 to Wyoming. Even if they were in the conference championship game last year. That could have been, but I don't remember. So that must be counting before we played. And I do remember this quarterback because he looks like freaking Josh Allen back there. Not just because it's Wyoming, but because he's huge. He's a massive mang. And he's wearing number 17. That doesn't help. But the stadium pulse is loud. This place is packed. It's good to see Hawaii fans coming up and representing now that we're actually good. And there's Tariq Jones with a sack on the quarterback. I'm going to be sad when Tariq Jones leaves, but that's why we're trying to get these commitments on the defensive end, like Cole Falk, who could come in and, if he's good enough, start right away and make an impact as a true freshman. There's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm not saying it won't happen. And here comes the offense, led by, not really the quarterback. Alonzo Barnett's just kind of there. But it's led by Landon Sims, basically, and Cam Barfield. That's basically what our offense is at this point. The receivers do a good job. Ashlock, Matthias Felix, they all do their own thing. But, I mean, this is our offense. This is our offense. Hand the football to our running backs and just get out of the way. Just get out of the freaking way. Alonzo Barnett, if we need him to throw the football, he can do that. He's a quarterback. He can certainly throw the football. But running the ball is our scheme. That is our offense. And if it doesn't work, we are in trouble because then we have to put it in the hands of Alonzo Barnett. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We are going to put it in the hands of Barnett here with a little bit of a screen. And if I can get out at time, there it is. Kind of a little bit of a sketchy screen, but it worked. 3rd down and 1. And they want me to pass the rock. I don't know if I want to pass the rock. Here he comes, Cam Barfield, the greatest player in college football history. And he's going to easily get that first down. You see how much blocking we had there? There's so much space. My God, we could have walked a 1,700-pound man through there. 1st and 10 from the 24. Handoff is to Barfield again. He stays in on the hurry up. It'll get a couple of yards. Nothing too cray-cray. We will go back to the run game, but this time Landon Sims. We got a nice 1-2 punch. Swap them in and out. One guy gets tired, sub the other guy back in. Landon Sims more the power back, more the thunder. Barfield's a little bit of lightning. It is a kind of sketchy situation here. 3rd and 2. If we go quickly, that's going to be caught by Alex Perry. Little sketch. Another little sketchy play, but we live and die with the sketchy play. If you've ever been a part of the channel, you know we live and die with the sketchy play. We do get it though. 1st down. Landon Sims with the carry, and he will take it all the way to the 4. We're gonna run some hurry up. We don't run a lot of hurry up with Landon Sims on the field because he gets tired, but we will run some hurry up here. Try to bust it through. Landon Sims 1st down. Run it back one more time. He's at the 1-yard line. Give it to him one more time. Punch it in, big dog. This is your touchdown. Oh my God, he got wrapped at the 1. You can't be kidding me. You can't be. You just can't be. And after 3 straight runs, Sims will be on the breather, and Barfield will get it, and he will vulture the touchdown. That's unfortunate. I tried to give it to Landon Sims. I really did, but he just wouldn't get in. So Barfield comes in and punches it in, and Hawaii takes an early lead against the rival. We'll see how the defense plays. We got a nice little sack on the quarterback and forced them to punt. See how they continue to play. They have been playing really, really well past couple episodes, the defense has. Including the guy that, oh my God! Including the guy, that was Matthias Felix. Maybe we gotta put him on defense. The guy that I was usering before I turned into Matthias Felix, which was Evan Johnson, the sub linebacker who plays free safety, but he's playing sub linebacker to get him on the field. And he's been playing really, really well. And he was actually almost in on that tackle as I dove with him. This crowd pulse, the stadium pulse, is really affecting this Wyoming team. At least I'm hoping it is. I don't know if it actually affects CPU players or not. That's a good tackle. They kept it. This does feel like Josh Allen. They kept a read option, kept it with the quarterback. He's going to be in an empty backfield. This has got to be a pass. 3rd and 5. Get to him. Quick throw. Got to play a little tighter than that. Got to play a little bit tighter, and we have that stopped. That's pretty much the problem there. We didn't play tight enough. Can we get to the quarterback here? It's going to be another quarterback creeper. I read it. Did I say quarterback creeper? Quarterback keeper on the read option. And I read it, but I didn't read it well enough, apparently, and I missed the tackle because I always do. I always miss tackles. You could put a compilation. That could be like a 7-hour compilation of me missing tackles. I do it every single episode of every single thing I do. You know how many missed tackles? I miss tackles in baseball games. That's how, yeah, you can't even tackle in that game, but I still find a way to miss tackles because I'm that bad. All right, up the middle, you got to shut that down. 4th and inches, huge, Evan Johnson. And we will have a punt. That's huge, 4th and inch. I didn't even realize it was 3rd and 2. I would have probably brought a blitz, but it worked anyway. Fair catch? Yep, okay. I wasn't going to be able to juke out of that. From the 11, run it back. Ooh, they're actually loading the box a little bit. They might be adjusting to our scheme. Landon Sims, that was poor blocking. We sent everybody over to the left. That didn't really work. Okay, they might be adjusting to the run game a little bit. We will adjust back. I can toss the ball. Not great, but I can toss it. Little Senecal action. I think Senecal's a senior too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is. I could have sworn he was a senior. He is. And Ashlock. Do we give Ashlock the corner route? No, because that corner is playing so deep, he's just going to cover that. So we just go underneath with the traditional across the middle, across the front of the offensive line there. Just take it with Nick Senecal. Easy stuff. They're going to give me it. Might as well take it. And we'll go right back to the run game now that we got the 1st down completions. Although they are playing a lot of tight press. I'm tempted to audible and throw it. But, I mean, when you're getting 10 yards of carry with Landon Sims, how could you go away from that? It's hard to do it. But we will get the ball in the hands of Sims in other ways by screen passes if it works. And it won't. I mean, it was a successful screen in terms of he didn't get stuck by his offensive line, but they played it really well, so it didn't work in that sense. But we got to get the ball in the hands of Matthias Felix. I mean, are you kidding me? He's one of the fastest guys in college football. How we have not got the ball in his hands yet is beyond me. And look at that. He already takes it up to the 45-yard line. Very easy, very simple. And we'll go with my post drag. I mean, it's the go-to play. It is the go-to play in this playbook, other than a run play. And it'll be Nick's. Oh, no, it's Ashlock. I thought Senecal had run the other route, so I thought it was going to be him again. But it is Ashlock who runs. I'm going to be sad if Ashlock leaves. He's only a junior, so there's a big chance he comes back. But I like Ashlock. He's not an amazing deep threat in terms of he doesn't have a lot of speed. But he does run a good deep route every once in a while. He's made some big explosive plays through these first 2 seasons. Yeah, rock on, baby. Shaka. Let's do this. They've got 7 passing yards and 10 rushing yards. We have suffocated their offense in the first quarter as we head to the second quarter up 7-0. I'm tempted to turn on shoe clock. I mean, we're on cruise control at this point. 3rd and 1. Maybe this is how we should have played against Sam Houston. Don't worry, we are going to schedule Sam Houston every single year until we can firmly and consistently shove our foot down their throat. That is my promise to you. It's become a rivalry. I didn't expect it when we scheduled Sam Houston the first year. I totally didn't. I thought we'd just beat them and move on. But now that they've beat us 2 years in a row, beating us once is one thing. Beating us 2, oh my God, Cam Barfield, I love you, GOAT. You're my king. Bow down to Cam Barfield. And this is why I want to bring in that other running back in recruiting, because he's about the same type of player. And yeah, you deserve that Heisman. You deserve that Heisman. Give it up. Give it up for Cam Barfield, man. Put him in the Heisman race. Just anoint him King of Hawaii. I don't know what kind of government structure Hawaii has. Anoint him King of Hawaii. Anoint him all of it. Give him everything. 14-0. That's another big hit. Why are my receivers? Why is Matthias Felix dropping bombs on the kick return? Maybe we need to put him as a dual threat player, a dual athlete like Travis Hunter. Get him out there at a corner. He's got the speed. I don't know if he's got the cover skills, but he's got the speed, that's for sure. That's a really good contain, and that might be a hold. It is going to be a hold. But you see how Jalen Smith, that's the veteran Jalen Smith right there, the senior, containing that well. It's a hold. It's either going to be 2nd and 10 or 1st and 18. I'll go 1st and 18. I'll accept the penalty. I could have went 2nd and 10, but I like pushing it back even further, because then if we get another big play, it's even further back. That's how math works. But that'll be not a negative play. It's a positive play. I'm so NFL coded in my brain that I see a white running back with number 22. I think it's Christian McCaffrey every time. He don't play like Christian. Oh, maybe he does. Maybe he got Christian McCaffrey in him. That was a crazy spin. Okay, he's a senior from Nebraska. He's a Cornhusker. 3rd and 2. Do I dial up a blitz? I do. I'm going to get crazy. Dial up a little bit. It's a direct snap. What are we doing here, Wyoming? He didn't get it. 4th and inches. It was a direct snap. He didn't get it. It looked like he had 4 yards of space. He didn't get it. They went I did not think they'd call a direct snap. That is for sure. But they did, and it didn't work. Sucks to suck. And we will go right back to what has been working, and that is the run game. I don't know if this run game philosophy is going to work against the really, really good teams, like the Power 4 teams that are on top. If we ever, oh my God, Landon Sims needs a breather. Like the teams that we would have to play if we played in the college football playoff. If we went deep in the college football playoff. But it works against these teams, which is all that matters right now. We're not in any of those conferences. I got to throw this ball away. Just be smart. Don't throw an interception. Something that I do a lot. And just go right back to it. I'm definitely turning on shoe clock here. We gotta wrap this one up. This one, if we score again, it's over. There's no way Wyoming can beat us. So let's just get that shoe clock already going, just so we don't have to forget about it. We'll go with the stick play. Oh, I'm tempted. I am tempted to send Ashlock deep. I might just send it. It's probably a little risky, but it might work. I didn't get it off. It's an interception. Oh, it's a pick six. I hate everything. Oh. You know what the worst part about that is? He beat his man too. If I don't get hit there, it's a touchdown. The safety wasn't over there to help. It was going to be a touchdown if I don't get hit. But, oh, Alonzo, I'm sorry, man. That was the CPU dude that hit the kicker. I'm sorry, Alonzo. You don't deserve that interception, man. The one time I actually get aggressive and dial up a big-time shot is when they get pressure and they hit me, of course. Of course it is, because I can't have anything nice, can I? This is why I stick to the run game. This is why I stick to my run game. And now Wyoming thinks, oh, we got a chance. We got on the board. It's only a one-score game. You don't got a chance. That was one-time mistake. You don't look at this. You don't stand a single chance against us. He's already got 102 yards. We haven't even entered halftime yet. You don't stand a singular chance of beating us. This was over before we even stepped on the field. I'm going to go out of the backfield. Cam Barfield. He's not just a running back. He's a pass catcher. Big dog. First down. And he's in the game now as a running back. We already saw him take one to the house. What's he got up his sleeve this time? Look at that change of direction. Juking and jiving. Getting through people. To the halftime, or to the 2-minute warning, we'll go with a little screen. Did I say top rushers? Cam Barfield? Am I hallucinating? That was kind of awesome. Oh, this is a wide receiver screen. I was not ready for that. Thought it was a running back screen. Okay. Good thing I didn't lose his yards or get picked. I would have been super salty. I thought that was a normal running back screen. I must have called the wrong thing. Not even realize. Matthias Felix turned the field, get the first down because you're a GOAT. Good job. And then let's get back to the big dog runs, if I can. You're not calling a run? I know we got less than a minute, but we're a run offense. That's what we do. I'm calling a run. It's Cam Barfield. Anytime Barfield's on the field, it's a touchdown possibility. Look at the GOAT. Look at my king. That's a super late hit. Get that man ejected. That's worse than a player spitting on you. Get that man ejected out of this ball game. 43 seconds, all of our timeouts. Might have to turn shoe clock off just so it doesn't roll away. And that's a screen that doesn't work. Okay, timeout. Timeout. That was a screen that didn't work. That's not great. They're pressing on Senecal and on Perry. Does Perry win here? I don't think he did. But Matthias Felix did. He dropped it on the hit. That's a good hit. That was a good hit. Give him credit for that. Felix had that. I probably shouldn't have went run after the catch. Probably should have just went straight up secure catch. He might have had a better chance at it. Oh my God. What a ball from Barnett. Touchdown, Hawaii. Nick Senecal with the catch. What a ball from Alonzo Barnett. Put that beautifully in the corner of the end zone. Safety had no shot at it. And Hawaii takes their 2-possession lead. That really should be a 3-possession lead. But I digress. And we leave them with only 30 seconds left. Are they going to do anything with it? They probably do. They probably run a couple plays or something. And here comes Matthias Felix. Look at this man! Matthias Felix. What? Okay, hold on. What is your cover stats? Because I'm very tempted. You got the speed. I'm very tempted to put you in at corner. We don't need it, but Matthias Felix, what are your cover stats? We know he's a good catcher. He's not a passer. That's obvious. His tackling's only 25. His man coverage is 46. His zone coverage is 32. His press is 36. Okay, so he's not going to be playing any corner, but it's fun to see him on the kick returns. Although, Ashlock got 68 zone coverage. That's kind of crazy. That is one of my goals. I know one of my main goal of this series is to find the next Colt Brennan / Timmy Chang. Find the next dominant Hawaii quarterback. That's my main goal of this series, and that could very well be Leo Van Dyke. But another one of my goals in just general of College Football 25 is to find a dual threat player like Travis Hunter and then have him ball out on both offense and defense. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I want to try and find it. That's a safety. That's a safety. What are you doing, big dog? Josh Allen may be true. The comparisons might be true. Making mistakes. That's a safety. 23-7 as we go into the half. He took back-to-back sacks. Poor play from the quarterback. And we go into the halftime locker room 23-7. We got this rivalry locked up. All right, we start the second half up 23-7, and we're going to go right back to that run game. I mean, they haven't proved that they can stop it at all, so why not just run it back? Landon Sims got a little bit of a breather, but he is very, very worn down. His risk of injury is pretty tough. We might have to sub him out. It might be a Barfield, Tylen Hines type of game. We just run Landon Sims like a dog. We run him like Derrick Henry. He's not near as big as Derrick Henry, obviously, but we run him like he is. So maybe we give him this drive and then we take him out of the game. We don't need him injured for possible future games. like the conference championship and possibly maybe a playoff appearance. I don't know, but certainly a bowl game. So don't want to have him out. And we've got capable running backs. We got the next coming of Jesus Christ in Cam Barfield. And then we've got Tylan Hines, who's a good running back as well. So we'll give him this drive, Landon Sims, his last drive of the game. And then we'll give him a little bit of a breather. He deserves it. He is starting to feel very slow. I can definitely feel that wear and tear. He's got negative 12 speed, or minus 12 speed. So I can definitely feel it. I can definitely feel the minus 12 speed. 2nd down and 8. Handoff to Sims, super delayed, but it's still going to work somewhat as he rolls. Ooh, he would have got a favorable spot there if he didn't get tackled. And I'm going to actually have to throw the ball here. Do we throw it to Felix? That's probably the best option, but I'm also going to give myself a little bit of a backup option in Ashlock here. Oh, Felix! He got hit, but he came back to the football and caught it. I was risky. Shouldn't have thrown that, honestly. Probably should have thrown it to Ashlock. But we've already taken almost all of the 3rd quarter away, as we normally do. Look how slow he is. And he's hurt. No, I knew I should have taken him out. Ah, that's my bad. That's my bad. I shouldn't have gave him the drive. I should have just taken him out. I was getting a little too greedy. Barfield fights forward. Look at Cam Barfield go, man. I love this, man. I seriously am thinking about getting a Cam Barfield Hawai'i jersey because he's goated. He's studly. Oh, can he get the outside? How did he get me? How did that man get the edge there? There's no way. Absolutely no way he was able to grab me. Crazy. 2nd and 12. Barfield with the handoff. Look at the change of direction. This man's killer. Breaking a tackle. Cam Barfield to the end zone. I love you. Oh my God, this man is amazing. You know what? People may say it's glazing. I'm all about the glazing. I would have Cam Barfield's children. He is fantastic. Yes, he's a college kid. That sounds a little weird. You know what I mean. 30-7. We didn't even really need that safety, but it's just icing on the cake. That Wyoming quarterback made a bad decision. And they've got 3 seconds in the 3rd quarter. We have completely and utterly, systematically dominated Wyoming, as I told you we would. The only reason they have 7 points is because they got a pick 6, and that's a holding call, so this is going to come back. They really should be shut out here. We should be having a big old donut on the board for Wyoming, but they wanted the game didn't want me to succeed. That's what it is. The game's hating on me. The game's racist. They didn't want me to succeed. But we're still going to do it against all odds. And look at the boys ranked. Number 19, we're going up. We're going up in the rankings after this one. I mean, it's a rivalry game. We won. We're going to win in dominant fashion. Cole Falk is on the sideline somewhere having a hot dog or something. Maybe a corn dog. I don't know. Whatever preference he likes. And he's watching his team, his future team. He's watching them cook their rival. Flambéed. Absolute, utter destruction. Jalen Smith can't get their interception. E-I-I-I-I-O. How was that not picked off? Was that Elijah Palmer? It was Elijah Palmer. Palmer, how'd you drop that? You're like one of the better corners in all of college football in terms of picking people off. That's easy. Oh, that's a pick. Yep, it is. That's Peter Manuma, the senior. That was easy. That wasn't easy reads, but that kind of was. That was super easy. Oh, Landon Sims is back. Oops. I forgot to change that. All right, Landon, you might want to be back here, but your day is donezo. Yeah, look at how negative he's got. All his attributes are so negative. It's crazy. All right, he's going to get one final run. Please don't get hurt. Survive for me, Landon. Okay, he's not hurt. But he's so slow. He's so slow. He might not even play next week. It might be a full Cam Barfield game. I guess we'll play it by ear, see what happens. This guy is just so good. I love him so much. Absolutely love him. Let's chew away all the clock. I kind of feel bad for some of our receivers because now that we've transitioned into this type of offense where we just run the ball with Cam Barfield, it's just like we don't do anything else. But it works. I mean, we're 7-1. How could you go away from it? And Tylan Hines trying to vulture a touchdown here, and he'll get it. Tylan Hines will get a touchdown. Good for him. His first run of the day, he gets a touchdown. That's pretty impressive. And we will go up even more. This is exactly what we needed. A 30-point drubbing of our rivals, this is exactly the type of game we need, especially with Cole Falk in attendance. He's probably thinking, yeah, I'm totally not going to Utah. I'm definitely coming up here to Hawaii, or down here to Hawaii, I guess. He's definitely flipping over. This is the perfect type of game we needed. I don't remember who we're playing in the second part of the doubleheader. It's another conference game. I just don't remember who it is. It could be Utah State, maybe? Possibly? I don't remember, honestly. We might have already played Utah State. We'll get there when we get there. Oh, that's not going to be picked. It is going to be incompleted, though. Nice deflection. But he was playing a little bit too soft. Couldn't get there quick enough. 3rd down and 4. Let's dial up a blitz. A little blitz action. Oh, made the wrong choice. Shouldn't have dialed up a blitz there because that linebacker would have been right there in the middle of the field to stop that. My bad. My bad. 1st and 10. They got 3 minutes to score 30 points. Is it possible? Maybe. 2nd and 3. If they played like this in the first half, they'd probably be a little bit better. But we do remember them being winless on the season, so obviously they've had kind of a struggle this year. Tate, you got to wrap him up there. I know I went for the big hit. You still got to wrap him up. Still got to wrap him up. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. We got some backups in there. At least Washington, or at least Bailey's in there. The whole backup team isn't in. Oh, that's a super late hit. That was an unnecessary tackle right there. All right, defense. Let's not allow a touchdown here. I'd be pretty sad if we did. Jalen Smith, bring him down, Jalen. That's the senior, Jalen Smith. Oh my God, I love him too. I love this entire team, man. I'm so happy I chose Hawaii. This entire team is amazing. I love them. I love all these players. 3rd and 13. Oh, we went to the flat. Good job. 4th and 7. Are they in field goal range? I mean, why would they kick a field goal anyway? I shouldn't even have said that. Why would they kick it? They're down 30-7. Why would they kick a field goal? 4th and 7. One more stop here, and we get the ball back. Big hit. Yes, it is. Well, it wasn't a big hit. It was a big hit on the football, but that is, in fact, the ball game. Because Barfield will run this clock down, and we will skedaddle. Unless I want to score another touchdown. Oh, what a juke move from Cam. Cam's got 150. We've dominated these boys. We have systematically destroyed their entire soul. They should disband as a program after a victory or a loss like this. Barfield get the edge. This guy's fast, but he's not faster than Cam. 1st down for Cam Barfield. Not many people are faster than Cam. 1:29 to go. We might not even need to run another play. I mean, look at the running. Cam Barfield is goated on the sticks. He's so good. Now we're under a minute. Tylen Hines back in the game. I kind of want to keep it to where he's just got 1 rush for 1 touchdown. But now he's got 2 rushes. Maybe for 2 touchdowns. Nope, not for 2. To the 11. And I could just be a douche and score another touchdown here just to rub it in their face since it's a rivalry game. I guess we'll see what happens. Nah, no touchdown. We will win 37-7, exactly what we needed to do. We had a big-time commitment, a big-time 4-star on campus. We needed to not only win this game to get revenge for what they did to us in the conference championship game, but also to impress Cole Falk. And I think we did just that. We never really were in doubt. I mean, we were dominant from the opening get-go. The only reason they have 7 points is because we threw that pick 6. If we don't throw that pick 6, it's a zero burger for the defense. And it wasn't even the defense's fault why they got the pick 6, obviously. Cam Barfield, the backup, gets the player of the game because he's goated. That was a really good ball from Alonzo Barnett, though, which I think was the only touchdown he threw. Everyone else was a running touchdown. That is unfortunate that they got that pick 6 there. But I got aggressive, and Ashlock won on the press, which is the most annoying part. Because it would have been a big-time touchdown from Ashlock. But we systematically destroyed them. Please show me at least Cole Falk committed. I'd love some other guys. An error was found trying to enter franchise mode. What? Please tell me that's saved. It did save. Thank God. Ooh. The autosave. Ooh, I'm saving right now. Hawaii. Ooh, baby. That terrified me. Okay. I don't know why would we throw up a glitch that said an error was found trying to enter. I was already in the game. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. Show me some commitments. At least Cole Falk. I'd love some other guys, some of those 3 stars, but show me Cole Falk. We stole him. We stole him from Utah. Cole Falk. We also got Connor Cross, a tight end, which we needed desperately. Siaki Tuafeli, who was another guy we were looking at because he's a big-time wide receiver speed-wise. Anton Lashley, another tight end. Oh, we're getting everybody. Everybody wants to come join the party now that we dominated Wyoming. I love it. That's a lot of commitments. This class is looking real good. Barfield gets Mountain West Player of the Game, or Player of the Week. Is he in the Heisman watch? He should be. It's disrespectful if he's not. He's not. It's disrespectful. He's had such a good season. Let's take a look at our new commitments. Oh, we're taking on San Diego State. That's who it is. All right, so we get the massive one, which was Cole Falk. We stole him from Utah. The fact that he didn't commit to Utah in his visit, I kind of knew we were going to get him. And I think Utah knew that too. That's a huge one. And we free up 200 hours. Oh, we're looking so good. Milner commits to San Diego State. I was going to use those hours to get a visit in on him, but it's too late now. He has committed. That's unfortunate. But we can find other guys. We get some extra tight ends, who they're not going to be the greatest tight ends in the world. That's understandable. But they're still bodies. And Tuafeli is a big one because he was another speed guy. He's 92 speed, 90 jumping, 89 acceleration. He's not as good, but he's 6'5" with 92 speed. That's pretty awesome. But he's obviously not as good or as hyped up of a prospect as Matthias Felix or Matthew Bliss. But he's still going to be very, very good. He's going to contribute a lot. Matthew Loper, who's a very good player, but he is a gem bust, which is unfortunate. But he seems to be pretty good. He's got 77 speed. He's got 79 power moves. His 81 pursuit, 86 acceleration. I mean, he's a solid player. His dev trade's probably not going to be amazing, but I like him. I think he's an okay player for us. Can we get on Mitchell Madden? Why did I want Mitchell Madden so much? Because he had 91 speed. That's right. I think we can make a push. For him. Emmett Saylor we're looking pretty good on. We jumped really far into his battle. He looks okay. He is also a bust. He's not amazing. His block shed's kind of bad. I don't think he's ever going to replace Deion Washington, as a run stuffer, but he looks all right. He's probably a low, mid-60 overall player. Zach Klaus we're looking good on. We haven't even scouted him. I don't know if I want to use any hours to scout him, though. We're looking good on the kicker, which is nice, because we do need one. This one's going to be big. These corners, I think, are pretty good, right? One of them's fast. 92 speed for Lanier, 90 speed for Pelshak. They're both pretty good. And there's Keelan Streeter. Where are we at on Keelan Streeter? We're looking pretty good. I want to get him on a visit. Let's schedule a visit for Keelan Streeter. Actually, do I even need to? He's almost going to commit already. Nah, I don't think we need a visit. I don't think we need a visit for Keelan Streeter. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I don't think we need a visit for Keelan Streeter. I think we need to readjust his points is what we need to do. So, can I get out of the visit? There we go. Let's reacclimate his points to something else. We can sell him on something. Can we sell him on those 3 green checks? Maybe. Yes, there we go. All right. We can sell championship contender, which is nice. So we can sell him on that. That might just get him to commit right away. And then I might just put a 25 on him, a little 25 burger. That should be good enough. 45 points. He's already basically here. That should get Keelan Streeter. Trent Choice, that's right. I need to go after Trent Choice. And I was going to say he could get a visit, but I guess we can't schedule him on a visit, so we just need to go for hours on him. Do I want to put 25 on him? I think I do. We want to try to fend off San Diego State. Sony Afamasaga. Probably should put a couple extra points on him. Can I get a visit? I can get a visit. That'll be what we do. We put a visit for him, and we do proximity to home because he's from Hawaii, so that's beautiful. Proximity to home. That should be perfect on him. Angel Raymond we're going to get without any effort, really. He's not that good. He's got 88 speed. He's 6'5". He might end up being a pretty good player, but I just really haven't gone after him too much. Right now, our class is 11th. Maybe we do end up with a top 5 class. There's no way, though. We don't have enough 5 stars. We need to get more 4 stars, too. There's no way to get top 5 class. But we can get top 10. That's definitely possible with all these 3 stars. I probably should take some guys off the board and maybe try to get some extra... Can we get some anybody else? We got Cole Falk, which is huge. We don't need any of these quarterbacks, I don't think. He's a JUCO junior. I don't want that. Devon Ricks. I mean, I'll put him on the board as long as he's fast. If he's fast, we'll continue to pursue him. 84 speed, but he's got 95 throw power. Okay. And he's also a gem. Well, I wasn't looking for another quarterback, but... I mean, 95 throw power is kind of crazy. I might just toss a little Scally your way. We might toss a little Scally your way and see what happens. App State's the only team going after him. I'll put 10 points on him. I don't want to get too crazy right now, because we're not in need of a quarterback, obviously. But we are in always needing corner. So if I toss a little 25 on him, that gets us up to 35. I might toss that 5 on him too. All right, maybe that gets us in the range for Mitchell Madden. Are you fast? 84 acceleration, 89 speed. Sub 90 speed for corners, not really my thing. I might take you off. I know you're from Rancho Cucamonga, which is where CJ Stroud's from. But I'm not really in on 89 speed, if I'm being honest. We're in a really good position in recruiting. We're in a really good position. Is there any other like top prospects that we can snag? There's another quarterback, Ben Clemens, but he's a field general. We don't need a quarterback. We don't need a quarterback. We already got a 5-star. And we got that other dude who's a 3-star, but he's a gem. What about 4 stars? I'd love another 4-star. Can we snag a 4-star? Can we snipe him like we're in the auction house? Madden Mobile? Can we snipe a 4-star from somebody? Doesn't look like it. Everybody's either locked us out or committed somebody to somebody else or has a deal breaker. There's Cole Falk. Already got him. There's not anybody else. There's got to be a 4-star. Somebody. I mean, we're not that deep into the recruiting. I mean, we're pretty deep in the recruiting, but come on, give me one more 4-star. It would help our recruiting class if we could snipe him. No, there's not a single 4-star that is left open. That's crazy. All right, well, we'll just go with our recommended guys. We'll just go with our recommended people. Kind of annoying. We don't need a kicker. We're going after a kicker already. We could... Nebraska's pretty much got that locked up. And he's a JUCO junior. I'm not really looking for that because they're going to be seniors when they come in. That's not really a long-term fix. But there is a 3-star athlete. Nobody's offered him yet. DJ Gideon we already looked at. I took him off the board. Pelshak. He's a JUCO. Another center. Also... Oh, no, he's not a JUCO. Soma Maeva? I don't know how to say his name. Maybe I shouldn't get him for that. What is the next prospect we need to add to this board? We could always take offensive line. That's not that bad. But an athlete's also pretty solid. I might put the athlete on there. Just kind of see what he's good at. We only have 35 hours. 87 speed. We obviously knew he's going to be a wide receiver because of his tendency. I don't know if I'm totally in on him. I don't know. 25 hours. I might just separate them in between some of these guys. Like Andres Khalil is basically already committed, so we might put 5 extra hours on him. He might commit after this game. We might put 5 on Alex Rome. Put 5 on Vanderdoes. 5 on Zach Klaus. And then 5 on Emmett Saylor. Just kind of keep them going. I'm really liking our recruiting class, though. We've got a really solid class. It's number 11 in the country right now. We've kind of gotten all of the guys that I absolutely wanted. This guy is the last one. Keelan Streeter is the last guy that I would be heartbroken if we didn't get. It started with Leo Van Dyke. Actually, it started with Matthew Bliss. But then it was Leo Van Dyke. And then it was Caesar. I liked his name. And then it was Cole Falk. So if once Keelan Streeter commits, the rest of the class is just basically icing. That's basically just icing. But it's time for a big game. We're up to number 16 in the nation against San Diego State. This is what our last couple games of the schedule looks like. We take on San Diego State in the doubleheader today. Then we go in the next episode, take on a bad San Jose State team, and then take on a Fresno State team who's really good. That could be a preview of the conference championship, actually, because they seem to be pretty darn good. What's the conference standings looking like? If we go to the Mountain West, and they're ahead of us. How? I don't know. Because they have more home wins, I guess. It would be the only, because we have a better overall record. We have a better winning percentage. We have the most points for, or actually, yeah, we do have more points for. We have less points against. The only thing they beat us on is they have one more home win. So I don't know how they are ahead of us, but whatever. If we beat them, then they're not going to be ahead of us anyway. So, but that's going to be a big next episode. That's going to be, and we got a couple commitments coming in that game too. But this is San Diego State versus Hawaii. If we were able to trounce on Wyoming, we should be able to trounce on San Diego State. Let's be real. We take on San Diego State in the second game of the doubleheader today, and I actually did go into the depth chart and switch Landon Sims to be like the fourth running back on the depth chart, because we just need to give him a day off, give him a week off, let him chill. We've been running him like a dog these past 2 seasons, really. So just let him breathe. It's going to be the Cam Barfield show along with Tylan Hines. So Tylan Hines will get a little bit more playtime this week. And it's against a team that we don't really take that seriously, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's not like he's injured, so if we need him, we can bring him in. So it's not we're not restricted to keeping him out, but I don't think it's because he's a power running back. That's how it is. Okay. I forgot that. I only changed him in the normal one. So like I put him all the way down here 4, but I didn't change him for the other specialty things. I think he's the third. Yeah, he's the third down running back too. So we'll switch that, and I think he's the power back. Yes, so we'll switch all of that. There we go. Okay, I forgot that. That's my bad. But at least we're not running the football, so. And we'll throw it quickly. That's a catch? Yeah, it is. Okay, wasn't sure that was a catch. That is a catch. And it is now 3rd down and 2. The offensive coordinator not knowing the scheme is a little bit annoying. We should have been running this ball the entire time. But there's the first rush of the day. Cam Barfield. I'm tempted to turn Chew Clock on already. I love turning Chew Clock on, because then I can do this and just get rid of the clock. 2 carries for 23 yards. My man is goated. He's bouncy. All right, let's end this game already. First quarter, first drive. Let's end this game. Cam Barfield, look at the gaps he's getting with this offensive line. I love it so much. I absolutely, utterly love that we are so good at running the football. Hopefully it stays like that next year. And Tylan Hines, he's going to get a big showing today because he's going to be backing up Barfield. So we'll see how he does. He is a senior as well, so he'll be gone after the year. We're going to be losing a lot of talent, a lot of guys that we've come to know and love, because these guys were obviously here. Oh, he split the gap. It's a touchdown. Cam Barfield, I love you. Oh, my God. And he hit the gritty on him as well. He hit the gritty on him. Oh, Cam, I love you so much, man. Oh, did you see how sticky I got here? It's a manual little adjustment that I made with the change of direction. And this is what I'm hoping Keelan Streeter becomes. I split the gap right here, split the D, and then I was off to the races. And then he hits a little gritty on him. Hit him with the gritty. Young King. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let me get a little selly on you. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Boom, 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 boom. And that's the picture. Hang it in the Louvre. Hang it in the freaking Louvre. He's got 1,100 yards as the backup. My God, we are a run-first team. And maybe that can project us into the playoffs and get a championship in year number 2. I mean, that'd be freaking insane. I don't think that's going to happen, considering we lost to Sam Houston. But hey, that's in the past. We don't talk about that. It's like Encanto not talking about Bruno. We don't talk about Sam Houston. Here comes the San Diego State offense. A.J. Duffy. Is he in his Duffy bag? Okay, we'll find out how good he actually is. I don't remember the San Diego State team last year. Oh, I do! This is the team with the running back that murdered us. I'm pretty sure this is the running back. I don't know if it's that guy, but I'm pretty sure San Diego State was the team. And he breaks a tackle. Oh my god, it might be. Or was that UNLV? Oh, I don't remember now. Oh, I could be getting my teams mixed up. It might have been UNLV who had the running back that torched us. Although we probably get torched by a bunch of different running backs, so I'm probably right in my assessment. That was a pretty good run, though. Although it was a pass. All right, let's lock it up a little bit here. Tighten up. Let's not allow them to do that again, because that was kind of annoying. Right up the middle. First down. We're getting gashed. We're getting slightly gashed. Jalen Smith, I need you to get off the edge here. And he sealed the outside pretty well and allowed for Payofa. I still don't know how to say his name, man. I'm glad he's a senior. Not because I'm not going to... not that I don't like him. I like it. He's a good player. I can't say his name. Don't know how to pronounce. So I'm glad he's a senior. He just got a sack as well, or at least half a sack. I just don't know how to pronounce his name. I feel bad. I probably should learn it, but he's going to be gone, so why would I learn it? Jalen Smith. Oh, I missed it. That was my bad. I took a horrible angle there to try to get to the quarterback. But he threw it away anyway, so it's a punt. We'll get the football back. Devon Austin really done nothing. I expected him to come in this year and be like an explosive kind of Cam Barfield light, in a way, because he's pretty speedy. But he's kind of been just nothing. And it's not his fault. Punt returns are hard. And he hasn't really got a chance on offense because we have our offense established with the wide receivers. So he's kind of he's just a punt returner at this point. Maybe next year he gets on the field, but it's going to be even harder because we've got 2 incoming freshmen who are really, really good that I like. Plus, Felix is now a sophomore. I think Ashlock will be back. One of the guys will be back. Either Seneca or Ashlock. I can't remember. I think it's Ashlock. So we're going to have a pretty established wide receiver core already. It's going to be tough for him to fit in. Unless the speed... I mean, speed kills. I talk about it all the time. So maybe speed will be why he gets to play more. 2nd down and 6. I hope Tylen Hines comes in. He's not. It's Barfield again. I don't want Barfield to keep getting beat up because then he's going to be a lot slower. He's starting to already feel a little bit slower. He still feels pretty good, but you can kind of tell that initial little wear and tear is getting to him. The minus speed is kind of effective. Not super bad. I hope that Fresno State slips up a little bit so that we don't have to play as good of a team in the conference championship. Ah, it's a missed throw. I was getting pressured as I was throwing. I wish I had a little bit more time. It's okay. That's why we don't pass. Ooh, Ashlock's going deep, and that safety's a little bit far out. He is going to back up, but that's going to allow for... Oh, bad throw. Come on there, Alonza. You got to give Matthias Felix a chance to turn up the field. He's so dangerous. He's electric. He's electrifying. If you let him catch and run that, he gets 15, 20 yards after the catch. It's all right, though. It was a tough throw. It's far across the field. Tough throw. Oh, Barfield got smashed. It seems like they might be ready for the run this drive. The first drive, we were able to do whatever we wanted against them with the run game. This drive, they might be a little bit more ready for it. I'm going to give it to Felix. He's going to get across the first down marker because that's what he does. I'm telling you, Matthias Felix might end up, when he's done here in Hawaii, he might end up with the most catches in team history because I'm just going to feed him on those routes. Oh, squeeze through, get skinny. I made a bad choice there. I probably should have kept going outside. All right, but we are eating up a lot of clock here in the first half, which is exactly what we were trying to do. 2nd down and 6, get behind the blocker. You got to get out faster than that. Barfield's so good that he was able to spin around the tackle, but that wasn't even my spin. It was just a natural spin that the CPU did because he's so good. But I wish that blocker would have pulled faster. He didn't do it again. We got to get a faster right guard in there because he needs the pull on that, and then it opens up for even more yards. But Cam Barfield's just so good that he's getting the yards anyway. All right, 2-minute warning has arrived. I'm tempted to send Perry. I'm going to do it. I want to send Perry on a corner route because I think he might cook. But I hate that type of corner route. It might still work. I'm going to scramble with Alonzo Barnett because I can get a touchdown here. Alonzo Barnett doesn't scramble a lot, but he's in this time. Alonzo Barnett. You forgot about him, didn't you? He's kind of a footnote in this offense at this point, but he's still got a little bit of wheels. He doesn't have the fastest. He's no Mike Alejado, but he can get it done when he needs to. And he puts the ball in the end zone, making it 14-0 Zipperoonie. And we'll see what the defense can do again. It's always nice when you got a good team. I know we're only in year number 2, but this team feels a lot better than we did in year number 1. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the guys that were here last year have developed even further. They got higher overalls. They just feel better. But, I mean, look at Tariq Jones. He wasn't doing that last year. Are you kidding me? He was barely winning off the line last year. You see how quickly he got to he didn't even look like he even like attempted to get blocked by that left tackle. Kind of awesome. I would have been super upset that was against me, though. Oh, the quarterback. No, why would you throw it? You had 70 yards of space. Oh, you can't throw that. You got to believe you can outrun a 350-pound D tackle. Come on, Duffy. Jalen Smith. Solid contain. Evan Johnson just out of reach. Just out of reach. He could have snagged it, or at least got his hand on it, knocked incomplete. But that was a tough throw, especially with Jalen Smith coming at him. That's an underneath throw across the middle. 50 yards for A.J. Duffy. Minute 24. They used one of their timeouts on that previous throw up the middle. Can we get to the quarterback here? No, we can't. He held on to it. Not Evan Johnson. I think that might have been Manuma. Who was that? Number 1. Where are you going, big dog? Let me find you. It was Manuma. I thought it was. 3rd and 4. Dion is in there. Evan Johnson making the tackle. 4th and 4. Do they go for this? They're going to punt? I mean, it makes sense because there's not much time left, but that's crazy. Just go for it. That's a really good punt, though. That could pin us in crazy field position if it goes out of bounds, but it doesn't. Unlucky bounce. If that would have got a better bounce, that could have pinned us at the 1. There is 23 seconds, and I am tempted to take a deep shot, but not in this formation. So we'll just hand it off. If they would have pressed, if they would have come out immediately and pressed, I would have definitely taken a shot. Block me. No! Get around the corner. No, if you throw a block, I got a touchdown. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I really wanted him to block there. That's crazy. All right, whatever. Final play of the half. Let's give it to Barfield again. Why not? He's just the offense. He's just the offense. All right, there we go. We get to the half. We lead 14-0. This has been really no struggle at all because we're just so much better. All right, we start the second half on defense, and we'll see if San Diego State's got any hope of getting back into this game. I know it's only 2 touchdowns, so they should have hope to get back into this game. What is going on there? But they have not played it like it on offense. They've kind of just, I mean, they've had a couple of flashes where they've gotten big chunks of yardage, but for the most part, our defense has suffocated them into non-existence. But this is another one of those things where they had a chance. That's a nice little gash of yards right there for Cam Davis. I'm dialing up a blitz. It hasn't worked in the past. It's left the middle of the field wide open, but I'm going to dial up a blitz here because I'm crazy. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper design. What happened? He faked. What? Elijah Palmer picks up the fumble. What just happened? I'll take it. But what happened? So he was going for the little speed option. Pitch to the running back. Pitch. I got there. He instantly pitches it, but he fakes the pitch. Sells me, apparently. I don't know what I'm doing as Evan Johnson. But then he tries to pitch it again. He can't do it. Jalen Smith pops him, and the ball comes out because he's holding it in one hand like he's a freaking wide receiver. I don't know what just happened on this. Was he down, actually? Oh, he's not down. Or is he? That knee is down. Ooh, we might have to call a play here before they review it. I don't know what happened, but Elijah Palmer scoops it. We might have to call a play here before they review this. Okay, they're not going to instantly review it. I doubt that San Diego State calls a timeout to review it. They're not that smart. But that was not a fumble. I think his knee might have been down before that ball officially popped out. That was crazy. I don't know why he like glitched on the pitch. Kind of weird. I've seen that happen before, but I didn't think it would ever happen to me. I mean, I never get really any of those glitches. I did get the glitch in Madden where the running back like pops up in the air like or bounces on the ground like he's a fish out of water. That's really the only glitch I ever get. I don't get any of the cool glitches where like the running back like breaks a bunch of tackles, doesn't get tackled or anything like that, and goes for a touchdown. I never get anything like that, but Oh, that's wide open running lane. Are you kidding me? You cannot stop me. I'm a running fiend. I'm fiending for the run game, man. 21-0. Our defense has come up really big in the past couple of episodes, but this game especially, or this episode especially, we have been unbelievably good. And you can see the crowd's not as packed for this game against San Diego State. They were packed. I think it was a full house for that rivalry game against Wyoming. But they're not as packed, at least in the upper bowl. It's not as packed as it was last week. But, I mean, it's understandable. That was a big rivalry game against a team that beat us in the championship game. So, obviously, the Hawaii fans have a little bit of hatred, vitriol for Wyoming. But we conquered that. We annexed our demons there. But now, San Diego State doesn't really pose that much of a threat. And Wyoming never really posed that much of a threat. They were winless for most of the season. So it was never like I was ever scared of losing that game. But I wasn't scared to lose against Sam Houston, and we lost against Sam Houston. So I guess I need to be scared more. Pick. Oh, touchdown. Never mind. I got to stop calling picks before they actually happen. Oops. That's a classic. I didn't realize how far back I actually was. Because I see this, and I instantly think, oh, that's an easy pick. But I was behind the receiver. He played that well. He went after the ball. He attacked it. And he just ran in front of me. That's what that was. All right, so San Diego State does get on the board before the end of the third quarter. They're going to need that, especially since they're down 2 more touchdowns. And they dove into the kicker but didn't call anything. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So let's not score as quickly as we have, because I want to take this time down even further. Barfield, we know how electric he can be on kick returns. Not going to be on that one, though. I think I picked the wrong way. All right, let's just run this football, take the third quarter down, and then get out of here with a big-time W. Get ready to play San Jose State and Fresno State, but they were ready for that. Are they going to be stopping the run this drive? Are we stopping the run now? What's going on here? If you're going to stop the run, I'll throw a screen. I'll find a way to get the ball in the hands of Cam Barfield. He's that good. And he gets all those yards back and more. 3rd and 3. Good job from the big dog. And we'll go with another run. This could work. It's Tylan Hines in there. Okay. I believe in Tylan. And he's going to get, I mean, when you got great blocking like that, Tylan Hines! When you got great blocking from the offensive line, I could put me back there and get a first down. Unbelievable. Oh, I forgot to turn shoe clock back on. No wonder we haven't taken as much time off as I wanted to. I hate that they turn it off. If I have it on, it needs to stay on, even through the half, until I turn it off. But now we'll take the clock down. It should have been already down to like a minute. Hand the ball up to Barfield again. He's got 20 carries for 152 yards. We've been running this man in the dirt, just like we do with Landon Sims. Barfield's going to get another screen here. 3rd and 4. It's a little risky running on 3rd and 4, especially if he gets blocked. Oh, he's able to get it squeezed through. Good job, Barfield. I thought it was going to get messed up because he was running into his own blockers, but he's got, no wonder he's so good. He's got platinum shifty. No wonder he's been able to do the manual little change of direction things. That makes more sense. I didn't realize. I need to look at my players more. I didn't realize he was he was built like that. And he's getting a little bit wear and tear, so we might have to make it the Tylan Hines 4th quarter. We do have another running back in Vaughn. I think it's Christian Vaughn. So it's not like we'd be just down to Hines, but I think I want to keep, yeah, Christian. He's also a senior. Why is our running back room so old? That's another reason why we need Keelan Streeter. But we need to make sure that Barfield is resting so that he doesn't get hurt for the end of the season, because we're going to need him for sure. We're going to need both Landon Sims and... oh, it's a direct snap. I wasn't paying attention. But Hines will make it work. It's 4th and 1. I'll take it. And, of course, we're going to go for this. Why wouldn't we? We're the freaking Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Why would we not go for a 4th down and 1 from the 24-yard line when we can run the ball with the best of them? Look at that gap. I mean, are you kidding me? That's the end of the 4th quarter. You see that gap right there? You see that gap right there? That gap was crazy. End of the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th, up 21-7, about to be 28-7. Dare I say? Dare I say? I don't know. Bump us up. Keep bumping us up. We're 16th right now. Notre Dame shouldn't be in there. They don't play anybody. They're not even in a conference. They don't deserve to be up there. Now, you could argue we don't play anybody either, but hey, we're at least in a conference. Scramble with Barnett. Nope, bad idea. Looked like it was going to be a good idea. Why am I going away from the run game? I guess just to show some variety, maybe? I thought that play was going to work a little bit better, though. But the guy that I was looking at was Felix, and he got covered instantly, so. Tylan Hines. You can definitely feel a difference in Tylan Hines. He's not as near as fast, as he doesn't have that explosiveness that Barfield does, but he's still a good running back. He's been a serviceable back for a serviceable back for a couple years. Fire that in. That's a good catch, and it's a touchdown. That's the big dog Senecal, baby. Big touchdown. Big touchdown. 28-7 in the fourth quarter. You can call it here. Ooh, Ryan Henderson for San Diego State picked up an injury on that, I'm assuming the extra point. Ooh, Ohio State, but they're losing 21-17. Why did they do Ohio State dirty like that? I've done so many different simulations in this game so far, and every time Ohio State always drops down. They're always like out of the top 25. They're always like 5-6 win team. Do we not know who Ohio State is? It was the same way in NCAA 14. The big schools like Alabama, Ohio State, Texas, all these big teams would be really bad in like 3 or 4 years of simulation. I don't understand that. Like, how do you not code your power schools, your name brand schools, your blue bloods to always be good? They should always be getting 5 stars. They should always be getting players. And it's not just an Ohio State thing. It's everybody. Alabama, Georgia, Texas, everybody. They should always be getting 5 stars. They should always be top of the recruiting, always be playoff contenders, because that's what they are in real life. So, I don't know. Weird simulation. And Ohio State's number 2, but they're losing to Minnesota, which is just not realistic. All right, let's focus on the game. 28-7. Tariq Jones, I need you to get in there. He can't do it. Oh, it's wide open. Oh, it's Tariq Tate, no wonder. Tariq Tate was the linebacker covering him on that. He's just not a cover guy. He's a linebacker for a reason. And he's not super fast. He's okay. He's manageable as a interior linebacker, like to cover the middle of the field. He can pop you. But when he's out in coverage, he's going to get exposed. And that was one of those reasons, or one of those examples. Good play from Jalen Smith right there. 2nd and 11. Nice little tackle for loss. I really hope that Cole Falk, I didn't do any scouting on him because I couldn't afford to take the points away. Oh, so close. I really hope Cole Falk comes in and is like a 73, 74, and he's an instant impact type of player, because that would make me super happy. 3rd and 3. That's a tight window to throw, and he almost caught it. Oh, my God. That was just insanity to throw that in the first place. And it was almost caught, too. That was crazy. 4th and 3 from the 9. And Tariq Tate's going to, or Tariq Jones, not Tariq Tate. Tariq Jones is going to blow it up and end this party. Sacks him on 4th down. He didn't even get blocked. They were like, yeah, we don't really want to score. We don't really feel like it. Shoot clock is on. Okay. We don't really feel like it. What's Tylan Hines got up his sleeve? Can we get 3 running backs? Well, not 3 running backs in this game, but in the last 2 games, we would have 3 running backs over 100 yards, because both Landon Sims and Barfield both got over 100 yards in that first game against Wyoming. And then in this game, Barfield had got over 100 yards, and then Tylan Hines could, if he was able to get that freaking 4th and inches, or 3rd and inches there. Kind of annoying that he didn't. But of course we're going to go for it. Why would we not? We're built for this. Look at that direct snap. I got to remember to look at that, because I didn't know that was a direct snap again. Why do I keep doing that to myself? Oh, Barfield leads the country in touchdowns as a backup. Talk about goated. Ooh, block. Okay, it was a little bit of a delayed block, but it got there anyway. We're going to be going to 9-1 on the season. Talk about improvement. Hines will be. Look at that. He fought for that first down. He got hit like 3 or 4 yards short of the first down marker, but he carried him all the way. This is the type of improvement you love to see. I mean, the boys are rocking. We're dominating. We're playing amazing football on the ground. We haven't asked Alonzo Barnett to do really anything, which is a good thing, because he's not amazing. He's serviceable. Certainly is that. Oh, look at Christian Vaughn. First carry, I think, of the season. Maybe even of the Dynasty. I don't think he's gotten to carry all Dynasty. But he did there. And that'll be the ball game. 28-7, easy victory over San Diego State. No sweat at all. 2 big W's in today's episode makes us 10-1 on, or 9-1 on the season. We scored a touchdown in every single quarter. That's kind of funny. And we get the job done. Everybody's congratulating Alonzo Barnett when you should be congratulating that man right there, Cam Barfield. 155 and 2 touchdowns. He's so good. He's absolutely so good. He's just so fast. And he's not even like that fast. He's only got like, what, 91 speed, 92 speed, something like that. So it's not even like he's that fast, but he puts it together. He's got really good acceleration. I think he's got like 96 acceleration, so that really does help. And he's got platinum shifty, as we saw. Big dubs. Can we get some more recruits? I loved a couple of extra hours freed up to put on some other recruits. Ooh, and a big time level up. We're now level 16. Let's go. That's big. But can we get another recruit commitment? Sony Afamasaga, the 3-star from right here in Honolulu, has committed. Trent Choice, that's big. We needed Trent Choice, another Hawaii native. George Otis, a 3rd tight end in the class. We were looking at tight end. We needed them. And Keelan Streeter, yes! Oh, we got Keelan Streeter. Could very well be the next Cam Barfield. So those are some more huge commitments, and we're first on everybody else's board. Why isn't Angel Raymond just committed already? Just get it over with. I might just put like 5 points on him just to get him to commit. Barfield, once again, the Mountain West Player of the Week. And we take on a bad San Jose State team. And I did notice we dropped to 18. How do we drop? We're 9-1. How do we drop from 16 to 18? That's bias. SEC bias. All right, but we are having a really, really good recruiting class. Afamasaga comes into the class. He's going to be another pass rusher. Yeah, I'm going to put like 10 points on Angel Raymond. I don't necessarily want him, but I feel like we should just get him already. So he's going to come in. We don't need Nick Marshall anymore. I think we've got 3 tight ends. Is that not right? Do we have 3 tight ends? Hold on. Let me go to the tight end. Yeah, we do have 3 tight ends. We got George Otis, we've got Connor Cross, and we've got Anton Lashley. They're all going to be pretty good, or at least serviceable. So I don't think we need Nick Marshall. I know he's very close to committing. We don't need another tight end. So I'm going to take him off the board. He might even, because we've offered him a scholarship, just because they take him off the board, does that mean that he still commits? I don't know. But we don't have to go after him. Trent Choice, that's one we needed to lock up. George Otis is nice. Raymond, we'll put those 50 or 10 points on. Keelan Streeter's a big one. He's going top of the class because he's another big one that we absolutely wanted. So Keelan Streeter's huge. We're looking really, really good. Really, really good. Boyette is going to commit pretty soon. Pelshak is looking good. Clint Lanier is looking good. Bullet. Utah State's making a push. We might have to get Taylor Bullet in on something here. Maybe get him on. Oh, we can't get him on a visit. Okay, we'll put 25 hours on him. Try to battle. We'll put 5 extra hours on him. We'll try to battle with Utah State there. That could be pretty tricky because that Week 14 visit might impact some things. We are doing okay on Devon Coxey. He is coming in. When's he coming in? I think it's the Fresno State game, right? Yeah, he's coming in the Fresno State game. So he should be pretty good. Although Week 13 with Oregon State's going to be pretty dicey, but I think it could end up similar to how Cole Falk ended up, where he gets very, very close to committing, but he doesn't actually. Brian Christmas is looking good. Andres Khalil, we're actually dropping a little bit, but nobody else is going after him. Alex Rome's looking good. Vander does. Okay, we're looking good on the... And we've made an impact on Devon Ricks or Devon Ricks. I don't know. I don't really want another quarterback, but he's decent enough to go after. He's decent enough to go after. I don't even really think we need... How many people do we have in our class? We're number 11 still. We have 19 players in our class. 17 3-stars. 1 4-star, 1 5-star. I know we're losing a lot of talent. I don't think we need to add any more people. We're probably not going to go super crazy in the transfer portal either. I guess if there's somebody like freaky, we'll go after him. I think I'm just going to divide these points up into different guys that are already on our board. I don't think we need to go crazy in anything else. So we're just going to spend 40 hours on a visit with Dylan Pelshak. We're going to make that Fresno State game really massive. We're going to schedule a bunch of different people. I know this is he's got a negative visit also there, but it's okay. It'll work out. It'll work out. So we'll get him on a visit. I can't get Taylor, right? We can't get Taylor Blewett on a visit, I don't think. It wouldn't let us. Yeah, it's locked for him. Coxey's already in on a visit. This guy's already going to commit. Andres Khalil, can we get him on a visit? Okay, he's locked for Fresno State as well. What about Mitchell Madden? Can we get him on a visit? No, we can't. He hasn't narrowed down his 5 schools yet. We've got 2 visits we can potentially schedule. Not for you. No, not for him either. What about Khalil? He's locked. Christmas. Devon Cox is already scheduled. Oops, I didn't mean to back out there. I hate when I accidentally back out. It's kind of annoying. What about these bottom guys? Should we get... Oh, I was going to say, should we get Devon Ricks on? We can't because he hasn't narrowed out his schools yet. Mitchell Madden, he's locked. Sailor's locked. Zach Klaus. I guess I could just scout these guys. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just scout them since we don't actually know how good they are. We already scouted Ricks. Let's scout... who do we not know enough about? We don't really know enough about Brian Christmas. 88 kick power, but 68 kick accuracy kind of worries me. But we'll have to make it work. Clint Lanier ends up being a gem. That's good to know. Makes me want to put even more hours on him, actually. Let's make it 35, just so we can get him. We've already got you on lock. I might as well finish up scouting Angel Raymond just to find out. And he ends up being a bust. He doesn't look bad. He's big. He's 6'5". But I was never really in on him anyway. I was kind of putting the points on him just to finish the recruitment. Who else do we need to scout? I guess we could scout Taylor Blewett since we don't really know anything about him. 5 more hours. Okay, so we can't finish scouting him. We can put 5 hours on, I guess, Devon Ricks. All right, so that's the recruiting for today's episode. We got some big time commitments in today's episode. Some really, really big ones. And it's going to help us out. We're not projected to playoffs yet, are we? No. But we could be. We very well could be. If we win the conference championship, there's a slight possibility that we could end up being in there. Do we want to spend our recruiting points? We should probably start getting into another territory here. We've already won 4 rivalry games. That's nice. 10 points. Do we want to go to tactician or do we want to go into motivator? Probably tactician. Let's get into tactician here. We probably want to boost up our quarterbacks, right? I'm going to boost up my quarterbacks, so we'll boost up their throw on the run and change the direction. All right, so that'll be where we jump into next because I think we're already pretty done in recruiting. Yeah, we're finished up in recruiting. At least the stuff that matters. So that is all done, and that is going to be the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We had 2 big wins. Next episode, we will wrap up season number 2, and hopefully we'll win enough games where we are in the conference championship and feel comfortable actually beating the team that we play. But the team that we could play might be also the team that we play in the second half of the next episode, which is Fresno State. So that might be a little bit of a we just played you, now we got to play you again type of situation. Could get weird. Could get a little freaky. I like getting a little freaky. So if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.